awesome cutscene ho.
I am the Bruce Willis, and you are Rocky Bilbo. Together with old manager, we chase train and save the world.
Oh, do I dare inquire? Who have you got me playing in this spectacle?
You are wrinkly manager man. Your job is to be old and die so we can learn and be sad. Also, you pay for gas.
Delightful. So, shall we? I have other appointments today. I suppose you'll want to ride shotgun. Oh, don't mind me. I'll stretch out in the back.
Seriously, how can you not love those guys? Rocky, Bilbo. Yeah, fun times. I get a chuckle every time I see either of them in cutscenes. It's great. Speaking of great, that art is really kind of fantastic. I rather like it.
We go blow the shit out of train!
We catch the train, Nassir. More precisely, you get us there while I contact the people I need to. Our action hero will do the rest. Sorry to be a bother, but is that what I think it is? We're all aware of how Canyon works, yes? For the love of all things ancient, get closer!
Oh, sure. You don't want me to jump? Want me to throw you?
Yes, I'm sure that's exactly what they want. For you to throw them. Why don't I do a little dance whilst we're at it?
You jump now! We will come back! We go for help. You stop the train!
Yeah, fun times. Alright. This mission is kind of a bastard if you're not ready for it. It really is. Hopefully I'm set. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna die at least once, because you can actually fall off the side of these things, and you'll just straight up die. It doesn't hold your hand and like keep you from dying. Like I know a lot of games, they would have that invisible wall to keep you from going off the side. Not Secret World. You'll just straight up die. Okay. Alright. Doesn't look that bad so far, I know, you're saying that, right? What can be so bad about this mission? Seems pretty easy. And I suppose most of the guys in it, they really are. Relatively easy anyway. There is a notable exception or two here or there. But, for the most part, not that bad. Da, da, da. Yes, die, Mr. Security. There are key cards. So here's the green key card. Helps if I actually stay through the entire grabbing animation. Ah. 3, 4, 5. So, use the keycard and the keypad. Shockingly enough, I know that just blows your mind, doesn't it? Although, admittedly, like when I think keypad, I don't think keycards. I think like a, you know, a little swipe or one of those plates where you hold up the you hold the little thing up to the reader, and the magnetic strip activates and you get your way in. I don't know, but I really don't think I don't think keypad and a keycard. That's just me. And I've had to deal with a lot of those things in one of my previous jobs, so maybe times have changed. Who knows? Let's see here. Target the security guy. Can you die? It would be helpful. Well, took you long enough, but alright. So, make your way across the outside. We get to spy on these guys dancing over here. Look at them getting down to the beats. Oh yeah. Is that the Macarena or something? Or wait, no, Gangnam Style. They're doing Gangnam Style. Remind me to go back and hurt them. Can't get back there yet, though. Alright, well, what is up? Huh? Oh no! So, if you, if your attack is too low, it's a pretty good chance you're gonna die on this section, because if you don't defeat these guys fast enough, well, you'll see. You'll see. This is somewhat of a DPS check, if that makes any sense to you. Because so it's spawning these guys, but they'll only spawn after a set amount of time after an attack, right? So if you're too slow defeating them, you'll kinda run out of time. And you'll see what I mean. You caught fire. And that fire will kill you pretty good. And it's slowly making its way to you. Come on. There we are. Atlas Freight Hauler, you must die. There we go. And you're safe here, I believe. But never hurts to be absolutely sure and get rid of the fire with the tank. Because tanks. Yeah. Tanks, always fun, right? Okay. So, we have killed the entire back part of the train. Always fun. Use headlamps. One of these things. Which I guess mine does not have a any charge anymore. Makes me sad. Yep. No charge. Can I, Oh, not a light source. Okay. Headlamp, it's pointing to yellow keypad. Where is the key? There it is. Okay. Righto. Ah. Alright. Turn on sprint. Yeah, those things will knock you on your ass. It's always fun, right? So... Ah! There's... How am I supposed to avoid that one? That was not fair. Alright. Alright, and... Can I... No? No? Alright. Okay. Go upstairs for... Oh. Now we gotta jump over those things, and I have such a bad gauge on when to jump for these things. Ah. Right, okay. And ideally, you want to try and stay up here as long as humanly possible. Hey, look, it's a freight hauler again.
What arrogance to think that you can defeat a prophet that can fight a god.
Meanwhile, what's his name is launching rockets at you with a lovely rocket launcher. Yay. You know, as cool as it would have been to have like a, I think it would have been cool to have a timer on this mission that keeps you from, like where you can actually make it to Cairo and the mission fails. I like mission design like that, as long as it's not like an incredibly quick time frame. If it's, you know, a couple hours, something where someone would have to conceivably wait in the mission and let the time run out. I like that idea. Unfortunately, they did not implement it in this game. You can stay on this thing for hours and hours and hours, and nothing will happen. You're not actually covering any distance. Which, you know, not unsurprising, but... Oh no! So anyhow, so you'll note, I mean, this whole thing, it has a very nice kind of Indiana Jonesy feel without really specifically ripping off Indiana Jones, or even making any real direct allusions to it. It just, there's a couple nods, but that's about it. And I like that style. It's not doing things too tongue-in-cheek like I've seen some other games, like say, you know, World of Warcraft to do with its inspired zones. They're pretty much like just straight up ripping off Indiana Jones or whatever movie it might be, and just playing it as a joke. I honestly really much prefer this. Where, you know, you're telling your own game's story, but just doing a little nod of the hat here and there, or tip of the hat, more I should say, here and there as appropriate. Okay, and these are the parts where it's annoying, because he'll do these things. Alright, and he runs away. And if you don't have the right sort of gear, those can be really obnoxious. Especially in some of the later little bits, where some of the things you stand on can be damaged by your own AoEs. I'll show you, obviously, in a second. And, you know, this isn't necessarily like the best build in the game, but it serves my purposes. It's nice and solid. Yeah, so you can damage those and just fall. And see, there we go. Knew it was going to happen to me at least once. Start myself way back here, but that's okay. At least the enemies don't respawn. Thankfully, that would be bloody annoying if they did. But yeah, it's really annoying when the missiles are set up in such a way where if you get stuck behind them, you're kind of a little out of luck, honestly. Or maybe I'm just too impatient and I insist on sort of rushing forward constantly. Probably 6 of one, half dozen of the other, to be honest. Alright. Alright. Oh, bother. Okay. Yeah, it's always just me being impatient, I guess. Yes, yes. Generally speaking, and funnily enough, messengers do have messages. I have heard this. And break through the glass ceiling. That'd be funnier if this was a female character. And find myself a red key card. Oh yeah. Alright. Break open this latch. You actually can't, like if you skip falling down that bit there, you actually can't open that door from this side. You have to use the latch. There we go. Red keypad. Oh no! Now I need the blue keypad. I do not have a blue keycard. I know. It's horrible, isn't it? Uh, hey, look, it's more of that annoying guy. Also, another glass ceiling. Yeah.
Tell me, would you trust it to that monster?
Alright.
To those people? They are not even your people. You have no people.
Oh. You know what helps? Not attacking the bloody glass ceiling when I mean to be attacking him.
Have mercy.
Alright. Alright. So, use the latch. And blue key card. Alright. Backtrack, backtrack, backtrack. Backtrack, backtrack. And use the key card. Get the golden key card. Lots of key cards on this train. Lots of key cards. Okay. Alright. Use the golden key card. And Hupsy Daisy and such. Alright.
Say your last prayers to your deceased deity, and prepare to face the eternal fire.
What the?
The sun will scorch the flesh from your bones and burn you to ashes.
What? Wow. Oh, bloody. Grumble, 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 grumble. Alright. All the way back up there. Again. I didn't think he had 2 knockbacks in a row. Makes me sad. Maybe it's just me, but the crazy Orochi symbol, is very very bright and distracting on my shield at the moment. I just really wish, out of all my gear, that is like the one. Well, I mean, aside from the auxiliary weapons, I have really lousy luck getting the auxiliary weapon upgrades. There's... Oh, bloody... Wow. So I believe I mentioned, I will die several times on this mission. If they ever had like an achievement for, you know, no deaths, I like they do for some of the missions, specifically in like Tokyo and stuff, I would not have the achievements for this. Still, I've done this mission a good dozen times, so at least. I mean, I'm not one to, like, some people will do these missions on the cooldown every single time, and they'll just farm it because this gives you a pretty nice reward. Just like all of these you know, issue 5, 6, 7 mission chains have a really nice reward at the end. I mean, it's better the first time specifically, but every time thereafter you still get some fairly nice rewards that can go for a lot of money in the on the market. So they're kind of worth doing, but some people will do them like every 3 days, and I just can't. Like that's the most surefire way to get me to completely and utterly burn out on a game. And that's what you like. Games are for fun. They're like enjoy the game and play it on your terms instead of on whatever.
Your deceased deity, and prepare to face the eternal fire. The black sun
Really?
will scorch the flesh from your bones and burn you to ashes.
Wow, that was cheap, dude. Knocked me back into the petrifier.
No, not like this.
Not like this. And more being awesome. Just straight up punt off the train, man. Just this is Sparta right off the bloody train. Alright, now to make our way. That does not look like a good thing, just for anyone. It's glowing green with wisps of black evil coming off of it. Alright. And so I have stopped the train. I am awesome. Alright. Cutscene. Try and find Emma if you can.
No sign of villain. He is either dead or waiting for sequel.
Sequel? Ooh, splendid. I, for one, cannot wait to do this again.
I even let you drive next time. We blow all the terrorists up.
Nassir, the notion of our relationship blossoming beyond today fills me with a special kind of dread.
I like you, but you have big problem. You're chained to past, scared to start fresh with good people. The Maria are good people. You work more with us, and you will stop feeling like asshole. You see me, I am like Robert De Niro when I analyze this shit. I find the root of your problem.
Yes, you are remarkably astute.
Now, we all go to celebrate and feel good. Together, we defuse the big threat.
Someone remind me, what exactly did I get out of all this?
We are great friends now. You are in my blood.
Oh, surely not. That sounds unhygienic.
Only way for you to break friendship now is to stab the Maria in the back. Do that, and I will not hesitate to kill you many times.
I suppose I can live with those terms. Fine. I reluctantly accept. But next time I get to play Rocky.
Ha! It is deal!
Yeah, you catch Emma reaching out? Yeah? Always fun. See, now I kind of want a sequel to this issue just because. I mean, wouldn't it be fun? I don't know. I mean, as long as they didn't just like rehash the same thing. They couldn't do that, but just like done well. I don't know. I mostly just want to see more of Saeed and Nassir, because why wouldn't you? I mean, come on. Especially Saeed and Nassir together, they play off each other so entertainingly. You know, straight man and the comic guy. It works. Doo-doo-doo. Come on. Oh, computer. You can do it. I know you can. Come on. There we are. Yes, my friend. Hello. Alright. So, send in the report. The Force Marshal had us all bracing for the absolute worst. Went as far as digging up the floor and stocking the emergency vaults. Would you believe? I understand the need for worst-case scenarios, but I was also quick to praise the resourcefulness of our agents in the field. I knew you'd come through. Though the crisis has been averted, we are still somewhat in the dark as about who the Adness ultimately deliver to. Someone pulled the strings on this, as they did in Tokyo. The kingdom claim they don't know who it is. Phoenicians, Morning Light, Orochi, some ungodly mixture of all three, someone else entirely. To be honest, I'm not ready to discount the Dragon or Illuminati either. It's a mystery we shall have to unravel at the site of the original crime. Fear not, that time will come. Took its bloody sweet time getting here. But, you know, I can't argue with the end result. Tokyo is a lot of fun. Has some fantastic missions. Alright, and so that is the end of the issue 6 mission chain. You've sort of seen it all. And for our efforts, we've received a bunch of those credits of Kaodoro. 4 green signet bags, and best of all, at the very end there, a blue signet bag. If you're redoing these missions, you don't actually have to play through them all. Some people just play the last mission on its cooldown because you can get so much more for the blue signet bags than you can for the green ones. Like, it takes 10 of a specific signet to turn itself into a blue signet. So people will just do the blue signet missions while they're on cooldown. And I can understand the appeal of that to an extent, but I'd much rather play through the whole thing just once in a while and really enjoy myself. Now, as far as like what you can get for your efforts from the, come on, let us get our way up to the glitchy guy. How did I get it up there? How did I get up there last time? Like there. Just want to show you what the Alright. So, usually, as I said, the envoy is down in the tent. But for your efforts, you get access. You can buy stuff from this guy here, and you get head talismans, one for each attack rating, health, and heal rating, and those are 10.1 quality talismans, and they're upgraded by the black bullion, which you get from running nightmare dungeons. So it can be upgraded to the fullest possibility available in the game right now if you run enough nightmare missions. And then they also have these signets that you can attach, which don't drop in the game. The only way to get them is from buying them from the vendor. and they give you a couple little effects, like one increases hit rating by 6 for 4 seconds per stack. It stacks 20 times. One does like when you use a healing builder, you're a 20% chance to gain a resource for your secondary weapon, which can be nice if you're a healer, because usually the healing builders will only build resources for that specific weapon instead of like with most builders where they'll build them for both. So like the assault rifle healing builders will only build for assault rifle. They won't build for like assault rifle and maybe your assault rifle and blood. You'll only get like just the one that you're building for. So that can be nice where, 1/5 the time uh, you'll actually get them from both. It can be very nice and very helpful. Um, Signet of the Trenches, which is when you evade, glance, or block, you get a counter. When the counter reaches 6, you're healed for 3% of your maximum health. So I don't know how terribly useful that is. I don't run a tank build, but I mean it seems like it's not that horrible, but it may not be the most useful either. You're probably it's not going to make things too much easier on like say the healer when you're running a nightmare mission. It's probably much better just for soloing. I can see the appeal there. Anywho, also for every 75 credits, you can get yourself a blue signet bag, and I think you can only like if you run all the missions, you can get that like once every 2-3 days, something like that. You get a title, the Time Tomb Raider, because Tomb Raider. Um, you can actually get yourself a fedora. Eh? Eh? Um, you get some boots, which are not bad. You get a. Come on. Let me actually take my coat off, my olive army parka. So you get the fedora, you get the boots, you get the khaki safari shirt. You get you get pleated pants, right? And you get a cowhide jacket. And you're totally not supposed to look anything like Indiana Jones, right? Yeah, yeah. Anywho, that is all of issue 6. I'm gonna be running Secret World issue 7 next Monday, and hope to see you then. If you like what you see here, if you're watching it after the fact on no, I don't want that. If you're watching after the fact on YouTube, feel free to like and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy what you've seen. And if you're watching this on Twitch, the Twitch highlights, feel free to follow me there too. I'm not that great about remembering to tweet when I'm starting up a stream, but I'm trying to get better about that. So you can follow me at Olin on that one, 2 eyes. I will be back on Wednesday to play more Divinity Original Sin. I'm probably going to be doing that for a while. Uh, Also on Friday, more Divinity Original Sin. Probably. I might get a little bit burnt out and end up playing something else. And if I'm feeling up for it, I'm going to be running through some of my stuff on my Steam backlog on Sunday or on Saturdays. So hopefully I'll see you on one of those days. And until next time, folks, enjoy.